should even care about what lays beyond the here and now. What I learned before getting here isn't any help. So what if I'm a good person? What I've confirmed so far isn't any comfort. So what if people care about me? None of that gives purpose to a time in my life I never thought I'd reach, where all my past childish beliefs on politics, society, abusers and rapists dressed as friends, caricatures no more naive than gross oversimplifications on global disaster. Civil unrest amidst a pandemic where community leaders marry Republican grifters, all pessimistic expectations of a depressed 21-year-old, void of logic and prone to crumble at the sound of reason, now reinforced and remanufactured with extraordinary detail as I lived through the days of a 30-year-old EMT who was ready to quit for his mental health before a sense of duty to community outweighed private ambulance wages. 6 years of vicarious trauma masked by gallows humor that disgusts the general public, a future obscured to younger eyes and ears by silent songs and amber lights. I assumed would be my swan song, never realizing the will to live I'd find bearing witness to people's darkest hours. A simple, comforting hand pulling dementia-ridden Holocaust survivors into the present and away from memories that refuse to be denied. The instinctual embrace breaking the fall of a fainting woman who just heard she's a widow after the longest 8-minute car ride of her life. The honest answers I refuse to give when they ask, "What's the worst thing you've ever seen?" The jokes I make instead rather than discern if they're just ignorantly asking or simply enjoy being a voyeur to another's suffering. It's the silver lining in a year-long abusive relationship. A third person casting a reel without the need to use a trigger as a lure, placing my consciousness between an adult and children-sized bag file mask, watching a baby-faced theater kid slip on gloves with manually operated disassociation, gently passing the stillborn incarnate of my culture drawing to an antithesis of maternal instinct sitting on a gurney, a pro-lifer's denied reality cradled as an afterthought to the phone at the opposing hand, the ambulance constantly driving but never crossing the intersection of reactionary anecdotes and restorative justice. He knew things would never be as simple as he was led to believe in the beginning. Consistently being told, "You're still young, you'll figure it out when you get older," and yet even a pessimistic mindset wouldn't be able to prepare him for the cruelty of this world. Brought out into higher definition, from the macro of a culture to the micro of an abusive mother, a cold indifference where he presumed to learned malice. Still, he doesn't have it in him to turn away just because the truth isn't so pretty. No one